do is we'll remove these two. Okay, this let it be upload failed error, let it be there. We'll this dot firestore dot ref firebase dot auth dot current user dot uid. This will create instances for all the users, right? Rather than having it like this, we can simply take this out and then have it here, and then instead of this we'll have profile images. Okay, this makes more sense, right? What I've done, you understand what I've done here, right? I am simply creating a reference called collection called profile images, and inside that I'm using the key of I'm using the UID of that particular user to as the key to store his or her particular image that he chooses from his file system. So yeah, that's what I've basically done. So instead of giving it as ref here, I'll give it as child, and then ref will be profile images dot child. Okay, this is done. And then dot get download URL. This will return a promise, so we can simply use a then there, and then this URL will be our actual image URL. This will resolve URL. Okay, if it's a catch, then error, this will be reject error. Okay, here also we need not give it as an upload failed and all that. Will handle that in the application itself, so we are giving it as error. So what we have done here is we are not only uploading the image into Firebase storage, we are also getting the download URL and then giving the download URL back to our application so that it can update this URL with the present. You can see here, right? This photo URL is there, right, for each and every user, and inside the users collection also this photo URL is being stored. You can see that as well here. I'll show you. See this URL. So we need to update here also, and there with that current this get download URL. So where is it? This URL, right? Because this is the image URL of that particular profile picture which the user has chosen. So what we'll do is where is it? Yeah, here. Choose image. This dot I haven't import from providers image handler, and then here I'll give image handler provider. Here what I'll do is image service public image service image handler provider image handler provider. This dot image service dot upload image dot then won't be working here. The reason then won't be working here is we didn't return the promise. So okay, this is where the promise ends, right? Yep. Return promise. Save this. Where were we? Then now we'll have the image URL. We need to update this image URL in our what was that? Users collection, as well as the Firebase default users that Firebase has. So what we'll do is we have the other button here, right? Then image URL, we'll have an image URL variable, image URL or photo URL. This will be a string. We'll use this dot photo URL dot photo URL is image URL. What happened? So we'll have photo URL. This will have an URL actually. This will be image URL, right? Copy this, and what we'll do here is we'll have another image URL. This then we'll change it to uploaded URL, otherwise we'll get confused, right? Uploaded URL. So image URL on default, it will be the default URL which we have specified for all the users. So let's go ahead and give this. Okay. For those of you who are asking why I'm giving this, because this is being loaded here, right? Okay. Then so in essence the default placeholder will be loaded when this screen is shown first. Then what I'll do is this dot image service dot upload image, then uploaded URL, this dot image URL equals uploaded URL. Not only that, we will be what happened? Okay, then not only that, this dot will have a zone. You need to be careful while using ng zones, guys. We'll have a zone, and then public zone ng zone. Okay, now this dot zone dot run. Inside this dot image URL equals uploaded URL. So that this change will be reflected in the user screen as well. Not only that, we'll have the variable move on. This is true. Okay. Now if this is here, then move this dot move on becomes false. So we'll get this button, right? Choose an image. No, that is true. Then we need to get you skip this step, and this is false. We need to give upload and proceed, which means that if an image is chosen by the user, then this move on will become false, and we will be showing a button called upload and proceed. If an image is not chosen by the user, then this button skip this step will be there. So both of them are calling proceed, right? So we'll do the proceed, and what we will do is in this proceed we will simply update this collection with whatever image URL we have, this collection. So essentially what will happen is, if the image URL, if the user has chosen an image, then that image URL will be there present in this dot image URL. If not, this default will be there, which will be updating again. That's all. Okay, so we need not do that, right? If the user hasn't chosen any default image, we can simply go ahead and send him straight to the screen rather, because the image there won't be any change in our collections, right? So what we'll do is update proceed, just proceed. Okay, we'll have two methods now, and here skip this step is just proceed, this is update proceed. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll have in the user we'll have this time, because this is related to users collection, right? So update image, we have a URL, image URL, and inside this dot not this dot, we'll have a promise, new promise, resolve, reject, Firebase dot auth, wait, yeah, correct, Firebase dot auth dot, no, we can simply use or make use of Angular Fire auth, right? This dot auth dot update, sorry, there is a current user dot update profile, sorry, update profile, display name, this dot af auth dot current user dot display name, and photo URL, image URL. Okay, what happened? This didn't align properly. Dot, then I'll change this to another so that we can update that as well. This dot, sorry, this dot, rather than using this dot, I can simply go straight to that users collection with my key, right? Yeah, I can do that. So I won't use that one. We'll simply use Firebase dot auth dot reference here. Rather than that, we'll simply use users plus Firebase dot auth dot current user dot uid dot child. Uid update not Firebase dot auth dot Firebase dot database update. What were all the fields? Display name, photo URL, uid. Display name, I have these two here. UID I have here. Okay, now this will be updated, and then oh, I didn't resolve anything. Dot, then resolve success. Okay. Now I'll return this promise. Okay, so yeah, that's it guys. I have almost done everything that I wanted to do. Profile picture, HTML is done, right? I'll remove this, let it be. I'll simply give profile picture, and then this color I'll give image URL. Okay, everything is done. Update and proceed. This say if it didn't handle this, right? So I'll write code for that as well. Import from user, oh sorry, provider user okay, and then user provider, and inside this I'll have update provide this dot user, sorry, no, what was that? User service I haven't given here, right? Public user service provider. This dot user service dot update image, this dot image URL dot then response this dot if rest dot success what we'll do rather than this is we need to push that user, right? This dot nav control dot push set put tabs page. Okay, else alert response error. Okay, this will be skip the step. So this dot nav control dot set root, and this will be simply tabs page. Okay, now we have written code. I'll tell briefly what I have done so far. I'm simply I have created a where did we give this choose image? We have a button for this. Sorry, I have a button called choose image. When I click that, it will open up our file chooser. That's a Cordova plugin, and then we can choose an image. Then that image URL will be stored in Firebase, and then that image URL will be given back. That image URL I am updating in my users collection so that I can reference it whenever I try to access that user in my application. That's all I have done so far. Let's see how this works. This won't work on your browser. Once again, this won't work on your browser. Kindly run it on your mobile device. So let's see if this works fine. I'll just get my mobile. Okay, so we have our mouse won't work. We have our application. It is now running on my mobile. Let's see whatever we have written so far works. I'm tapping on sign up. My mobile is here, guys. You understand what I'm trying to say here, right? So I'll just give tester at test.com, and then I'll give a password. Okay, I'll click on sign up. Let's see what happens. Wow. Okay, so where is the oh god, I'm such an idiot, guys. This is not an image URL, right? This should be technically inside an image tag. img source equals image URL. This is how it should be. It's a silly mistake. I make silly mistakes, guys. Okay, let's see now what happens. It's loading. Wow, you can see a placeholder image, and you can see two buttons, right? Choose an image and upload and proceed. Technically, this upload and proceed shouldn't have appeared now. It should be skip this step, right? So let's see where we went wrong. Okay, let's just tap on sign up now and see what happens. Third time, here we go. Wow, now we get a profile picture, placeholder, and a Now let's choose an image actually and see what happens. I'm clicking on choose an image, tapping on choose an image. That image gets loaded here, right? How did this happen? Because after we are storing to Firebase, we are retrieving the get download URL of that particular image that has been stored recently, and then what we are doing, where is it? And then inside the zone, and I have created a zone, and inside the zone I am updating the image URL to that particular get download URL of that Firebase image, right? For example, let me just show you the Firebase storage, then you will understand what I am talking about. See, you can see this, right? Profile images is the directory inside which all our profile images will get stored with the key of that particular UID. See, a single image is stored here, right? So if I click on this, it will show a small preview here, and the download URL will be here. So download URL is here, right? Now read the last 3 characters, 6E6. This is a download URL, right? So if you get into database and if you check on users, you can see that where is this? Tester 4, right? This is tester 3, tester 4. You can see that this H9 SUT, this is the same as that of this. This is the same as that of this, which means that we are using the UID for storing as a key for storing the profile image. Whereas if you look at the photo URL, it's not yet updated, right? It's still showing the photo URL of the placeholder. So what we'll do is we'll just tap on upload and proceed. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Technically it should take us, if it took us to the tabs page, then it means that the thing has been updated and there is no error, right? So let's check now. It has taken us to the tabs page, which means that the URL was updated successfully and there was no error. So if you just check it now, I think it didn't refresh. Go to tester 4 and then 6E6 was the last 3 characters, right? So 6E6 is the last 3 characters. So our photo URL has, indirectly what I am trying to say here is our photo URL has been updated, and this photo URL is the one that will be referenced wherever we access this, wherever we try to access this particular user in our application. This is what I wanted to show to you guys today. We can simply make use of a couple of, wait, I'll remove this, mouse is no longer, new mouse. And this here, stop the thing as well, and then just for what was that, some sort of fancy eye candy stuff, we can simply make use of a few loading controllers, but that's up to you. If you want, you can make use of it, otherwise no need. This is a simple eye candy stuff. So this is what I wanted to show you guys today. This video is very long, I know that. Even while recording, I know that, I understand that this video is very long. So what I'll do is, if it is too long, like if it is more than 35 minutes or something, I'll cut this into 2. Okay, so please forgive me if if the video is cut abruptly and then you're taken to a completely different and then it's uploaded in another part without any warning. So please forgive me for that. So yeah guys, this is what I wanted to show you guys today. Now what we have done so far is we have finished the login screen completely. We have also provisions for a user to sign up and then choose a profile picture and then take him to the tabs page, and or we can simply log in if you had already signed up, and then you will be taken to the tabs page. We also have a provision for resetting the password in case the user forgets his in case the user forgets his password. So yeah guys, I think we have progressed on about 20% of our application. In our next video we will see how to design the profile tab in our what's that, applications of where it'll show. Okay, I connected the mouse, right? I can't show. Anyway, there were 3 tabs, right? Chats, groups, and profile. We'll start with the application and see how to finish the profile tab. So yeah, guys, become a patron if you can, so that you can support my content and you can support me personally, and then all my content will be free of charge. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Next video will be within this week, uploaded within this week. Stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.